Good day, everyone. My name is Princess B. Deborah. So today we're going to discuss about the elements of poetry according to meaning and content. Do you know that poetry according to meaning has a four elements? First is the concreteness and particularity. Second is denotation and connotation. Third, figurative or connotative devices. And lastly, the poetry as a language of indirection. Concreteness and particularity. From the poem's particular situation, the reader may generalize. The generalities arise by the implication for the particular. In other words, a poem is most often concrete and particular. The message, if there is any, is general and abstract. It's implied by the images. Denotation and connotation. The denotation of a word is its central sense in the entire set of objects that can be contained in the word's meaning. Denotation is sometimes contrasted to connotation, which includes associated meaning and pragmatic inferences, because the denotational meaning of a word is perceived through visible concepts, whereas connotational meaning evokes sensible attitudes towards the phenomena. This concept is relevant in several fields, including linguistics, philosophy, and computer science. From a philosophical standpoint, exploration of meaning as it relates to denotation is important in the study of a philosophy of language. Figurative or connotative devices. Figures of speech such as metaphors, similes, and allusions go beyond the literal meanings of the words to give readers new insights. On the other hand, alliterations, imageries, or onomatopoeias are figurative devices that appeal to the senses of the readers. Poetry as a language of indirection. If we recognize that much of the essential quality of our experience is more complex than a simple denotative statement can describe, then we must recognize the value of the poet's need to search for a language agile enough to capture the complexity of that experience. B. Elements of poetry according to content. So we have the context, tone, symbols, themes, and motifs. Context. It is necessary in any writing endeavors to provide information, new concepts, and words to develop thoughts. These things make the readers understand the literary piece. Context as a content of poetry refers to the author's knowledge of the topic of the poem. Knowledgeable writers are observed too, wherein they take relevant notes from time to time and pick out most important points. They must also possess passion of enthusiastic reading, open for changes by examining a current belief against a new one, and has a strong vocabulary by being able to choose more descriptive words to help the readers envision the things being described. Tone. This refers to the poet's attitude towards the poem's speaker, reader, and subject matter. As interpreted by the reader, it is often described as a mood that pervades the experience of reading the poem. Tone may be serious, enthusiastic, formal, objective, dramatic, and humorous. Symbols. It is something used to represent something else, such as idea, beliefs, concept, and others. Using symbol, the poet is able to go beyond the literal meaning of the text and present ideas figuratively. Theme. It is the lesson about life or statement about human nature that a poem expresses. It is also the central idea of the poem. To determine the theme, start by figuring out the main idea, then kept looking around the poem for details such as structure, sounds, word choice, and any poetic device. Symbols aid in both the formation and the identification of the central ideas of the literary piece. The symbols wedding rings, engagement ring, dove, confetti would give readers the idea that the central idea of the literary piece is focused on the beautiful journey that the two people embark upon when they decide to spend their lives together. The idea is focused on also on their dedication, love, and commitment to each other. Motifs. Motifs spring to life using repeated imagery or language. It can be also woven through a story with words, phrases, and clauses reappearing. Thank you for listening. I hope you understand and learned something. Have a good day.